Hi Bridge fans, we're back with another Bridge Hand with Steve, and today we see it was actually a practice match. I was playing with the teammates I'm going to play on the Vanderbilt with. I was playing with Cooper and we were playing against John McAllister and Matt Brown. So this was a hand in question. The bidding wasn't, I kind of regret the bidding now. It definitely got to a contract that wasn't very good, but it's gone pass. West opened a club, North made a takeout double, and I decided as South to jump to 3 hearts. And I think that's just a bit unilateral. Partner could be stretching light. Your heart suit's really bad, and if partner hasn't got 4 hearts, you might get into a really poor spot. But I just wanted to get to game. I basically wanted a maximum pass, and hearts is the only suit I'm really wanting to play in it. The other alternative I had is to pass 1 club out, 1 club doubled, and that may or may not have gone well, but obviously I'm trying to bid vulnerable games. And I thought bidding 2 hearts is a bit wimpy. And I think if I'm going to go down a low route, I think maybe passing out a club might show more profit, potentially. So I bid 3 hearts, partner raises to 4, and they lead a club. And partner's got a good weak no trump, partner's got a good 14 count with chunky intermediates, and they're placed well, but partner's only got 3 hearts. So they could try 3 no trumps, but obviously they think I've got 5 hearts. And so we end up in this 4 hearts on a 4-3 fit. So why the bidding couldn't be better? I could have probably started with maybe 2 clubs and maybe we get to 3N, which isn't great, but it's better than 4 hearts, I think. So we're in 4 hearts and they've led a club, and the good news is that you've effectively got 4 tricks to lose, and they might give you a chance to get away from that. You're basically always going to lose 2 diamonds and probably 2 hearts. I don't think there's a hard distribution. Even Jack 10 Doubleton, where you can avoid losing 2 heart tricks. So your first goal is to try and get rid of your diamond. How are you going to get rid of one of your diamonds in the south hand? Possibly by taking the spade finesse. So we'll see how it goes. And it went 10 of clubs at trick 1. East played the 2. And I played low. So I cashed the ace of clubs because I need some clubs to stand up. For me to make this, if you're counting my tricks, if we just go back, we're going to make 2 or 3 clubs. Let's say we make 3. Let's say clubs are 3-3. We're going to make 3 clubs. We're going to make no diamonds. So we need to make 7 tricks in the majors. So we're going to need to do some roughing, and we're probably going to need 3 spade tricks. So we cash the ace of clubs because we need 3 clubs to stand up, and we want to be cashing these before East or West has a chance to throw their 3rd club away if clubs are 3-3. So I went club, 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 and West played the jack. They would have led jack from Jack Doubleton, so this is just a false card. It's likely that they've got jack to 3, because from jack to 4, they probably wouldn't have thrown one away, I don't think, unless it's I mean, they can't be signalling for spades. So at trick 3, we cross to the king of spades, and we need to cash a 3rd club before, like I said, before they throw one away. So we try the 9. Just in case West has like a weird Jack Doubleton club and they've led low, we try the 9 thinking they might not rough this. And it holds. So far we're up to 4 tricks. We've made 4 tricks. We're not going to make any more clubs because both West and East are roughing clubs now. And we've already talked about potentially our trump suit's not the best, and it's going to be very difficult to draw trumps. So the next goal is to try and get rid of one of my diamond losers. I'm still going to have 4 losers. I still can't avoid losing 2 heart tricks. So I've got to try and avoid losing 2 diamond tricks. So at this point now, I took a spade finesse. West has opened the bidding. East has passed over a club double. So East will have at most 1 high card probably. And it's likely to be a diamond honor, because West didn't lead the ace or king of diamonds. So if West had both ace and king, they'd have led one. So it's likely that East's only big card, they might have like a jack somewhere here. The only big card is going to be the ace or the king of diamonds. More likely the king, because I think Matt Brown might have responded with an ace. So we play the jack of spades, and I don't think East will have the queen, and they didn't. So brilliant. We're now actually in the game. We now can cash the ace of spades, throwing a diamond away. And we know who has the last spade now. So we're up to 6 tricks. We're not going to make any more spades. We're not going to make any more diamonds. We're not going to make any more clubs. So we've got to try and make 4 trump tricks. How are we going to do that? Well, potentially for the same reason that we can't play trumps, they might not be able to play trumps as well. So we can probably rough a spade, because we know West has to follow to the last spade, and then just exit in diamonds. And maybe we get some sort of cross rough diamonds and then roughing clubs high or something like that. So I played the last spade, and East didn't knows their partner has the queen of spades, so they don't need to rough this. They could try and rough it and promote a trump trick, but roughing in with like the jack or 10 of hearts here actually might allow me to pick up hearts for one loser. So East didn't rough in. It's a dangerous thing to rough in here when so East just discarded. And obviously East doesn't know how bad my hearts are. So if East has like 10 to 3 or jack to 3 hearts, they're going to expect me to have 5 enough of the time, so they might not rough in. So I rough this. So I'm now up to 7 tricks. I'm definitely going to make one more because the queen and king of hearts are separate. I'm going to make at least one of them. And my aim's to try and make 3 of them. Okay? So playing on trumps now is bad. It feels like that we have got as many trumps left as they've got left, and we don't really want to do that because they could potentially draw trumps and cash 2 diamonds. So we don't really want to play on trumps. So, and I don't really want to play a heart to the king because then if East gets in with a diamond, they lead a heart through and I might not make any more tricks. So at this point, I played a diamond. I'm aiming to try and rough diamonds in my hand. I might be able to rough 2 diamonds in my hand and then sneak the king of hearts through if they return the wrong thing or if I can get to dummy so on. So that's my aim. To rough 2 diamonds in my hand and then play a heart to the king, or maybe rough a club with the king of hearts or something like that. So we played a diamond towards dummy, and East wins the ace. The 10 forces the ace, so I'm pretty sure that West has got king and jack of diamonds left, because East would have won the diamond cheaper if they could, and East can't have both ace and king of diamonds because they passed over a club. So for the same reason that East didn't rough in, they don't really want to play a trump here. So it's likely they've got like a minor heart honor, maybe the jack, maybe the 10. They don't really want to play hearts and kind of give up the suit. Hearts might be, from East's point of view, a frozen suit. You can sort of tell it isn't because your hearts aren't very good, your pips aren't very good. And East didn't want to give away the position of maybe the jack or the 10 of hearts or whichever one they have. So East played another diamond. So we go with our plan. Our aim is to remember rough 2 diamonds in our hand and try and rough a club high in dummy. So we're going to do that. We're going to rough a diamond in hand. West plays the jack. And now what we're going to try and do is if we can rough a club in dummy, play a winning club, and rough in dummy, we can maybe rough our queen of diamonds knowing that West only has the king of diamonds left and won't be able to over rough us. So that's what we do. We're going to aim to rough a club. We're on 8 tricks now. We need to make 2 more. And so we play a club, and West defends well by discarding the king of diamonds. So what we can't do now, obviously if West roughed that low, we could over rough and rough a diamond with the queen of hearts and we'd have made it. So West discarded well by throwing the king of diamonds away. So what are we going to do now? Well, it feels like West has 3 hearts left. They haven't got any clubs or spades or diamonds left now. So West has 3 hearts left. So East's last 4 cards are 3 hearts and a diamond. If we rough this low, East will over rough, and then they can just play ace and another heart, and they'll have a trump left. So we can't rough this low. If we rough with a 9, East will over rough. Well, not hopefully. I mean, if West has ace, jack, and 10, we might be in with a chance. But if we rough with a 9 and East can over rough it, and they play a heart back, West just plays heart, heart, and then I've got a queen of diamonds and the queen of clubs, but someone's got a trump left. So that's not going to be good enough. So we're going to rough with the king of hearts here. So it goes king, 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 and East follows suit. So they've now got 3 trumps each, and I've got 2 trumps in each hand. What possible trump holdings are there for me to potentially make some tricks here? Well, we know West has the ace of hearts. They have to have it for the bid because East didn't respond, and East has already shown up with the ace of diamonds. So we know East has got nothing other than maybe the jack of hearts or maybe the 10 of hearts. We don't know which one. So... and they've both got hearts left. So whatever I play on the north hand, East and West have to rough it. So it's wrong to play a heart. Okay? If you play a heart to the queen, you're just going off. You're gonna lose the rest of the tricks. So it's wrong to play a heart, mainly because whatever you play from dummy, East and West both have to play hearts here. So there is an opportunity here, depending on what East does, is that we're going to play the queen of diamonds off dummy and see what East roughs in with. Now, if East roughs in with the jack or the 10, we can over rough. West might be able to over rough that, but then my 9 of hearts might make a trick if West has ace jack or ace 10 X. Okay, so if West has 2 of the ace jack or ace 10, we can overruff what East plays, and my 9 of hearts will make the last trick. So East could ruff in with the 8 of hearts. Now, if East ruffs in with the 8 of hearts, if we overruff this, we're going to lose the rest of the tricks. So if East ruffs in with the 8 of hearts, what we have to do is discard and hope that West has got ace and jack and 10. Okay. The final situation is that when East ruffs small with the 2, what do we do now? Well, now it's dead easy. We actually just discard. Because if we've counted the hand, and you should be counting the hand all the way through, West has to overruff this. Okay? There's no West only has hearts left, and the 2 of hearts is the lowest heart. So, and then West has to lead away from the ace of hearts at the end to give us the queen of hearts. So we made 10 tricks. If we just go back and look at the heart suit, if I want to show you all the hands, if we go back a few tricks and look at the heart suit, you can see that the heart suit is a very weird position. Because West has the 8 of hearts, I think you can always, if West has the ace and the 8 of hearts, I think you can always make 2 heart tricks with this distribution. Because when you get to the point where you're leading the queen of diamonds off dummy, think about what hearts East can have. If East doesn't have the 8 of hearts, they have to ruff with a higher heart, the jack or the 10, in which case you overruff and you're going to make, if they overruff, you play them for the 8 of hearts, and you can see that if they play the 8, you cover with the 9, your 7's high, and if they play the 10, your 9's high. So East can't afford to ruff in with the jack of hearts here, and so as long as East doesn't have the 8 of hearts, you're always going to make 10 tricks. It was a very nice end position. I saw it quite, well, not quite early, but it's sort of, once you're in 4 hearts, it's the only thing you can do. You're trying to make 10 tricks. You need the spade finesse. You need clubs 3-3. You need to discard a diamond quickly. And then you need to try and cross ruff because your trump holding's so fragile you couldn't make it. So that was the whole hand. It was just in a practice match. We were playing online late at night. So the bidding, excuse the bidding, please don't. I don't endorse my bid there. But I thought it was a nice end position in what ended up being a friendly match. We were playing some view graph deals, and we won like 5.5 imps on the board because obviously game isn't laid down at all. So anyway, I've been Steve. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the hand.